Greetings, Jeffrey Guterman, Strat-O-Matic Network. I'm going to have to schedule these games at about 6 a.m. or so because I'm sleeping later. I overslept, and I apologize to everybody who was waiting. We've got a ball game, and it's a good ball game. It is the Cincinnati Reds at the San Francisco Giants. And fortunately, I set it all up yesterday. It will be Bob Purkey for the Cincinnati Reds. He's 1-0. And Juan Marichal with no record, his first start of the season. And I hope everybody's well. Hey, Doug, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, all. For the Cincinnati Reds, leading off is Don Blasingame, second base, Ed Casco at third, Pinson in center, Robinson in right, Coleman at first, Post in left, Cardenas at shortstop, Edwards the catcher, and Purkey the pitcher. Again, he's 1-0. For the Giants, it's Keene in left, Hiller at second, Mays in center, Cepeda at first, Felipe Alou in right field, Ed Bailey catching, Jose Pagan at short, Davenport at third, and the pitcher, the big, tall, hard-throwing right-hander, Juan Marichal. This is the third game of this three-game series. Giants took the first two. Reds come into this 2-4, 3.5 behind the Giants, who are atop the National League with a record of 5-0. And we are in Candlestick Park. The Giants take the field. And Marichal taking his warm-ups on the mound. And leading it off, Don Blasingame for the Reds. Okay, Marichal is ready. Here's the pitch to Blasingame. 1-9 right-handed, grounds it to second for Hiller. And he throws it to Cepeda at first, 1 out, and we are underway. Eddie Casco now steps up. Here's Marichal. 4-6 right-handed, double 1-3. It's a base hit for Casco. Off Marichal. Casco on. Now Veda Pinson. Four left-handed. Catcher X, our first X today. For Bailey, 4-5. That may be a pass ball. It gets past Bailey, and Casco goes to second. It is a pass ball. So Casco is on second with 1 out. Full count on Pinson. And the payoff pitch from Marichal. 2-6. It's a single 1-8. Line to second to Hiller. 2 outs. And now Frank Robinson, the batter. Robinson, a powerhouse, 342 average, 39 homers, 136 runs batted in, real world. Here's Marichal now. 2-8, and it's a clutch situation base hit for Robinson. Casco scores. And the Reds take a 1-0 lead off the Giants. It was 2-8, clutch situation reversed. 1-0 Reds. Here comes Gordy Coleman now, with Robinson on first. Borderline not being held. He's got the lead 1-14. Here's Marichal. 3-6, and that's a base hit off Marichal. Robinson goes to third. First and third, 2 down. And here's Post. There's another clutch situation here. And the pitch to Post. 6-8 right-handed, pops it up to short for Pagan. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Reds do get a run, though, here in the top of the first. On 3 hits, 2 left on. After a half, it's Reds 1, Giants coming up. Bob Purkey takes the mound. He was 23-5. How's that for a record? Reds came in third, 98 wins. They came in. Whew, what a team. Behind the Dodgers and Giants. Okay, Purkey taking his warm-ups. He's almost done. Harvey Keene will lead it off. Okay, Keene steps into the box facing Purkey. Here's the pitch. 4-7 right-handed, fly ball center for Pinson. He makes the catch, 1 away. Now Chuck Hiller due up. 6-4, left-handed, grounds to short X for Cardenas, 323. .323, 2-3. It goes through, base hit, S2. 6-8-9, E23. And that is a single by Hiller, past Cardenas at short. Couldn't get it. Hiller is on. And here's the legend, Willie Mays. That's fouled back by Mays. Mays 5 for 16. 3 home runs, 8 RBIs in the first 5 games here. Here's Purkey now. Pitch to Mays, 4-7 right-handed, fly ball center. And under that is Pinson, 2 outs. And Orlando Cepeda steps up to the plate. .312, right-handed, walked him. So it's first and second, 2 outs. And Felipe Alou, look at the year Felipe had. .316, 25 homers, 2 in the outfield, running 1 to 17. Clutch situation. Pitch to Felipe. 1-6, and there it is. It's smacked deep into the gap. It's going to be extra bases. Hiller scores. Orlando scores, and Felipe into third with a triple. A 2-out clutch situation triple. It was a 1-6 right-handed. Triple 1 to 3. It was a 1. A 2-out, 2-run triple. And the Giants take a 2-1 lead. Now Ed Bailey comes up. 2 outs. Felipe on third. 5-9 left-handed, struck him out. but 2 runs for the Giants on 2 hits, including that big triple by Felipe with 2 outs and the walk to Cepeda. And after an inning, it's San Francisco 2, Cincinnati 1. We move into the top of the second. Juan Marichal on the mound, leading it off Cardenas. Here's the pitch, 6'9", right-handed, grounded to short X. Pagan 221. (14-2) gets to it. E21 567. Throws him out. 1 away. Now Johnny Edwards. One 5 right-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And the pitcher, Bob Purkey, a 6 NR. Purkey steps in. And the pitch, 2-11. Oh my, it's hit deep by Purkey. And it's gone over the left field fence. Purkey has tied up this ball game. He is a 6 NR, so it was off his own card. We don't keep track of pitchers' home runs, but it's a 2-2 ball game. Purkey. He had 2 home runs this season, and that was one of them. We're all tied at 2 now. And here's Don Blasingame. (2-7), fly ball center. And Mays makes the catch. And the side is retired. A run, though, on the home run by Bob Purkey. And in the middle of the second, all tied up here at 2. Okay, Purkey on the mound. Jose Pagan leading it off. Here's the pitch from Purkey. 1-6, flies it to left. Under it, Wally Post makes the catch, 1 out. Now Jim Davenport. Here's Purkey. 5'10", right-handed, struck him out. Second for Purkey. And here comes Marichal. .312, base hit, Marichal, who's a 4 WR. We'll check his running if he's on the supplementary running ratings. Yes, 1-14. How do you like that? Marichal, 1-14 running. We will denote this so in the future we'll have that quite readily. 1-14, Marichal. Okay, here's Keene. The pitch from Purkey. That's 5-4 right-handed, ballpark slash. We'll get a chance to look at our ballpark effects now. 5-4 right-handed on the slash. Right-handed, an 8 in San Francisco. And that is a line out to short. And the side is retired. Just to show you, for the singles, it's 1-2 left-handed, 1-5 right-handed. Home runs 1-11 both sides in San Francisco. The side is retired. It's no runs. One hit, the single by Marichal. He was left on. It's 2-2 after 2. Okay, here's Marichal now. Eddie Casco leading it off. Casco singled, scored in the first. It's a strike called to Casco. Outside for a ball. Evens the count 1-1 on Casco. In the top of the third. 2-2 game. Here's the pitch. 2-5. Pops it up, foul territory, third baseline. Davenport under it. He has room. He makes the catch, one away. And here's Veda Pinson. He's 0 for 1. The pitch from Marichal. 5-4, left-handed, grounds to Davenport at third, and he is a 124. That's 1-1, he gets to it. 5-10-16, 24, and he throws him out. 2 away. And here's Frank Robinson. Robinson singled and knocked home Casco in the first, who had reached second on a pass ball after his single. Marichal gets the sign from Bailey. And the pitch to Robinson. That's 110. Oh my, it's a ballpark blast and it's gone. A solo home run by Frank Robinson. Second home run given up by Marichal today. I knew it. Ballpark blast, don't have to look. We just saw it. It's 1-11 from both sides. And it's a 10 on the 20 die. A home run by Frank Robinson. Makes it a 3-2 ball game. That is the first home run of the year for Robinson. Two outs, nobody on. Cordy Coleman steps up. Marichal, the wind-up, the big kick, and the pitch, 5-4 left-handed, grounds it to third X. Davenport 124. 11-1 gets to it, G1. 6-10-13, E24. I'm sorry, 6-10-13, E24. He makes the play. And the side has retired all three chances by Davenport. In the top of the third, it was a run on a home run by Frank Robinson, his first of the year, and now it's a 3-2 ball game. Purkey on the mound, bottom of the third. Chuck Hiller leads it off. Pitch from Purkey, 5-5 left-handed, hit deep by Hiller, but he's W power, and that will be a base hit. In that case, it would have been better if he landed to 12-20. But it's a single by Hiller. He has W power against right-handers. It was 5-5. Hiller is on. And here's Mays. Hiller not being held. Outside for a ball to Mays. He's 0 for 1, flew to center. Purkey from the stretch. 5-9 right-handed struck him out. Third strikeout for Purkey. Now Orlando Cepeda, the batter. He's a .306 hitter, 35 home runs. Walked and scored on the triple by Felipe in the first. That's 6-7 right-handed, grounds it to second X. For Blasingame, 322. 322 gets to it. 6-11-15. And he throws him out. That's going to be a G1 double play. Side is retired. No runs. One hit, the leadoff single by Hiller. After three, it's 3-2 Cincinnati. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network, early morning edition. Take a break for a few minutes, and we'll come right back. Jeffrey Guterman in Studio B. Coming at you 3-2 Reds after 3 against the Giants. We're in Candlestick. Juan Marichal. He's allowed 3 runs in 3 innings, including 2 home runs. 1 to Purkey, the pitcher, and 1 to Frank Robinson. Wally Post leads it off. Here's the pitch to Post. 6-5, right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Marichal. And here's Leo Cardenas. Okay, Marichal is ready. Here's the pitch. 6-10, right-handed, grounder to short X. Pagan, 221. One, two, it's going through for a base hit, S1. 5-10-16. A 1-out single for Leo Cardenas, not being held. And here's Johnny Edwards. .612, left-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And here's Purkey. Purkey homered in the second, solo home run. Pitch from Marichal. 4-8, right-handed. And that is a liner to third, caught by Davenport. The side is retired. No runs for the Reds. 1 hit and 1 left on. Bottom of the 4th now. Purkey takes the mound. He allowed 2 in the first. He's allowed 4 hits, a walk, struck out 3. Felipe will lead it off here in the bottom of the 4th. Attendance 28,697 paid. Okay, Purkey into his windup. Here's the pitch to Felipe. That's 5-6, right-handed, double 1 to 9. It's a base hit for Felipe, a leadoff single, and Felipe is 2 for 2. Felipe. One to 15 being held. 1 to 13. Here's Bailey now. From the stretch is Purkey. 4-9 left-handed, single 1 to 6. It's lined to second and caught by Blassingame. 1 out. Now Jose Pagan. .312, right-handed, fly ball left. And Wally Post makes the catch. 2 outs. And now Jim Davenport with 2 outs and Felipe on first. Pitch from Purkey. 2-4 right-handed, flies to right for Frank Robinson. He moves to his right and gets the ball, and the side is retired. No runs, the leadoff single by Felipe left on. Still 3-2 Reds after 4, and Marichal takes the mound. It'll be the top of the order. Blasingame 0 for 2. .312 right-handed, lines it to Hiller at second, right at him, 1 out. It's unbelievable, Kathy. Unbelievable. It's such a violent game. And what a disappointment that was. What a huge disappointment of a game, you know? One out, nobody on. And here's Casco. He seems particularly prone to concussions. I remember 2 years ago he had a couple, at least, that sidelined him from a game during a game. I could be wrong about that, folks, on the particulars. Here's the pitch to Casco. That's 1-6 right-handed, hit deep by Casco to left. Back goes Keene at the wall. He makes the catch, 2 outs. A long fly to Harvey Keene. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Veda Pinson. Such a violent game. Okay, Pinson with 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Marichal and the pitch. That's 4-6, left-handed, 1-1, base hit for Pinson. A 2-out single. 1-17 being held, 1-15. And Frank Robinson again. .25, flies to center. This is for Mays. He's under it. He makes the catch. The side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Middle of the 5th, still 3-2 Reds. Both pitchers have relatively settled down in here in the middle innings. Marichal will lead it off. It's 3-2 Reds. Here's Purkey now. Pitch to Marichal, 4-9, right-handed, and that is a base hit. His second hit for Marichal of the ball game. He's a 1-14 running. A 4-9 right-handed. Marichal on first to lead it off. Here's Harvey Keene now. Wow, that is crazy. That is so crazy. Okay, Keene at the plate. Marichal on first. Here's Purkey. Pitch to Keene. 6-6 right-handed. Base hit to right for Harvey. Marichal goes to second, 1-15. He'll hold. First and second, nobody out. On a 6-6 single off Purkey's card, here's Chuck Hiller now. Infield back. He taps it, bunts it right back to Purkey. That's a 10-A. I'm sorry. Hiller, a 10-A. And Purkey throws it to first, his only play. The runners advance. So it's second and third, one out. A fly ball can bring home a run. Here's Mays. It'll be Mays and Cepeda. 2 shots at this to tie up or go ahead. Infield is back for the infield in. Here's the pitch to Mays. That's 6-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second X, and that will be an infield in. Ground ball second X. Blasting game 322. 322, 13-3. He gets 2 at G2. Wait a minute. Four, 7, 8, 9. Blasting game E22. It's a clean G2 with the infield in, second and third. Leader, batter safe, lead runner out. So it was hit to Blasting game. He throws to home to get Marichal. Mays is safe and Keene goes to third. First and third, 2 outs. Clutch situation for Orlando Cepeda. Okay, Purkey trying to get out of this. The pitch to Orlando. That's 3-11 right-handed. Grounds it to second. Blasting game throws it to Coleman. And the side is retired. No runs for the Giants. They had second and third, first and second, no outs. They had second and third, 1 out. They get nothing. After 5, it's still 3-2 Reds. But they tried. Reds trying to break this 5-0 streak for the Giants here at the start of the season. They have a 1-run lead. Gordy Coleman leads it off. Marichal, first endurance, the 8th. Purkey, the 8th. Here's the pitch from Marichal to Coleman, 1-3, grounds it to first. And Cepeda takes it to the bag, 1 away. Now Wally Post. Oh, pitch from Marichal. 2-8, right-handed, grounds it to short. And Pagan has it. 2 outs. Yeah, it's true, DeCat. It's gotten better, but still. 2 outs, nobody on. Leo Cardenas, the batter. 6-6, right-handed, fly ball center. For Mays. He makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning. They have made some rule changes. They've made some changes in the helmets and, trying to make it safer. Bottom of the 6th, it's 3-2 Reds. Felipe leads it off for the Giants. Here's Purkey now. And the pitch to Felipe. That's 2-8, right-handed, grounds it to short for Cardenas. He throws to first, Coleman 1 out. Now Big Ed Bailey, left-handed hitter. 1-7, and he walked him. So Bailey takes first, not being held, and here's Jose Pagan. Pitch from Purkey. 5-10, right-handed, struck him out. That's the 4th strikeout for Bob Purkey. 2 away. And here's Jim Davenport with Bailey on first, 2 down. That's 2-5, and that's a base hit, Davenport. Bailey, rounding second, goes to third. First and third with 2 down, Marichal will come up. Clutch situation, a 4 WR. Okay, Purkey from the stretch. That's 5-3 right-handed. That's a slash. It's a 9, right-handed hitter. And it's lined to short, caught by Cardenas. The side is retired. Nice play by Leo Cardenas. For the Giants, no runs in the bottom of the 6th. A walk, a single, 2 left. We've gone 6. It's 3-2 Reds. We'll be back in just a minute. Heading into the later innings, top of the seventh, Reds due up. Marichal on the mound. It's 3-2 Reds. Reds looking to avoid the sweep with a win here. This is the final game of April 15, 1962 on the schedule. Johnny Edwards leads it off. Okay, Marichal is ready. Here's the pitch to Edwards. 5-7, left-handed, struck him out. Fourth strikeout for Marichal. Now Bob Purkey. 1 for 2 with the home run. 5-8, right-handed, grounds it to Hiller at second. 330. One 3 goes through, base hit, S1. 6-12-17, E30. And he boots it, a two-base error. Wow, a single and a two-base error. Runner to third. So what that looks like exactly, you can use your imagination. But Purkey with another hit and the two-base error on Hiller. That's the first error of this ball game. Here's Blasingame. The infield is in. Three, 4, right-handed, grounds it to first B. They may get him at the plate. Runner on third. And they do. It's Davenport. I'm sorry, 3-4 right-handed. Grounded to first. Cepeda throws to the plate. Pagan puts on the tag. It's 2 outs, and now Blasingame is on first. Not being held. Here's Casco. Here's Marichal. 6-3 right-handed. Fly ball left X. Keene a 319. .319, 15-3 gets 2 at F2. E19, that's 5-8-10. Oh, and he makes a two-base error. Oh, my. Keene dropped the ball. Scoring is Purkey. That's most surely an unearned run. We're not positive yet. Look at it again. It was a 5-8-10 on an E19. E9. Oh, I'm so sorry. E9. That is not an error. We'll double check this. No, it's an F2. But the runner tags. It's a fly out runner tag, so it was an error on my part. We double check these things. Also, errors are built into the replay. What the hell did I do here? Wait, he was thrown out. There was nobody on. Lord. That's really some convoluted shit there that I engaged in. Lord. That's the side. Let's look at it again. It was, here's the X roll to Keenan left. And as you can see, I thought it was a 19. He's a 3E9, as you can see. And we go to 15-3, F2. But there's two outs. And an E9 on a 5-8-10 is making the catch. So that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, 3 outs. No runs. 1 hit and 1 left. I should say, we have 1 left on Blasingame from the fielder's choice. And we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. It's 3-2 Reds. Here's Purkey now. Keene will lead it off. Bottom of the 7th. 2-5, right-handed base hit Keene. His second hit of the game. And Keene is the tying run on first. Here's Hiller now. He will lay it down again. Infield back. He lays it down to third. Casco. 4. 4A. And he throws to first. Keene in scoring position. Giants trying to squeeze out a run here, at least, to tie it up. And we come up to the same situation as we were in the 5th, Mays and Cepeda, with chances to knock home Keene. Okay, here's Purkey from the stretch. Pitch to Mays. That is 6-8 right-handed, pops it up to second for a Blasingame, 2 away. And now it's a clutch situation for Orlando Cepeda. Here's Purkey. 4-8, right-handed, grounds it to short. Cardenas has it, throws to Coleman. The side is retired on a 4-8 right-handed. Wait a minute. Yeah, 4-8 right-handed, correct. Oh, we've gone 7. It's 3-2 Reds, close ball game. Marichal on the mound. Here's Pinson to lead it off. It'll be Pinson, Robinson, and Coleman. This is Marichal's first endurance inning. That is 4-9 left-handed, walked him. Pinson is on. Being held. 1-17, 1-15. If he gets the lead, 2-5 and 12. Here's Robinson now. He's going for the lead. And he gets it. Here's the pitch to Robinson. There goes Pinson. And he is safe. Pinson with a stolen base. Pinson in scoring position now. No outs. And here's Frank Robinson. That's 4-9 right-handed. Walked him. And Marichal one hit or walk away from fatigue. Action in the Giants bullpen. Stu Miller. Nope. Pitched last game. Don't need to use people twice. Unless we're really... Jim Duffalo is warming. He is a right-hander. Jim Duffalo. Duffalo in his second season. Okay, Gordy Coleman at the plate. First and second, no outs. Here's Marichal. Pitch to Coleman. 4-9, left-handed. He walked him. He's walked 3 in a row, and that is bases loaded. And that's it for Marichal. Have a little break in the action here. Al Dark comes out, takes the ball. And Marichal is knocked out here in the 8th. He pitched 7, has not retired a batter here in the 8th. Allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. He walked 3 all in this inning. Struck out 4. He's allowed 3, and he's responsible for bases loaded. It's Jim Duffalo coming in. I believe his first appearance of the season. 7 plus 5 quotient, taking his warm-ups. Duffalo still alive. He is 88 years old. Duffalo is ready. And here's Wally Post. The infield is in. It's 3-2 Reds. Here's the pitch from Duffalo. That is 2-7 right-handed. Walks in a run. And that'll make it a 4-2 ball game. 4 straight walks here in the 8th. Still infield in. Leo Cardenas, the batter. Duffalo from the stretch. 3-7 right-handed. Grounds it back A. That might be a play at the plate. Bases loaded, A9. Runner on third is out. Duffalo heads up, throws it to the plate. And Ed Bailey puts on the tag. Robinson thrown out. And that's only the first out of this inning. It's 1 out, bases loaded. Infield moves back now for the inning ending. And Edwards is the batter. It is a 4-1 ball game. 4-2 game. Pitch to Edwards, 3-10 right-handed. That's a ballpark slash. I don't think so. That's going to be a line out to second. 2 outs. That's what you needed, a line out or a strikeout, if not a double play. Here comes Purkey. Purkey 2 for 4 today. 4-8, right-handed. Fly ball center, Mays is under it. And he makes the catch. The side is retired. But a run. And I guess the Giants should feel fortunate. Only one run on 4 consecutive walks to start the inning off. Marichal gets charged with that run. He allowed 4 in 7 innings. And here's Purkey in his first endurance inning, bottom of the 8th. Here's Felipe Alou. Pitch from Purkey, 5-3 right-handed, ballpark slash, 2, right-hander, and that goes through for a base hit. So Felipe is on, and here's Bailey now. Four 2 Reds. Felipe 1-15, being held 1-13. Pitch to Bailey. That is 1-7. Walked him. So now Purkey is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue, and there's action in the Reds bullpen. Reds won this game 4-3 real world. Brosnan pitched for Cincinnati, but he pitched in our game last game. It's possible we could bring him in. Whoa. But we'll see. Clipstein is warming, so is Brosnan. Here's Jose Pagan. First on second, no outs. Pitch from Purkey. 5-7 right-handed, grounds it to third. Casco throws to second to force Bailey. And Felipe goes to third. So it's first on third, 1 out. And Davenport comes up, the infield is back. Purkey from the stretch. 6-8, right-handed, pops it up to second. And Blasingame makes the catch. And there's going to be a pinch hitter here for Duffalo. Marichal gets credit for a third of an inning as a runner he had on base was thrown out at the plate. So Duffalo pitched 2/3. Let's see who's coming in. My Lord. We'll find out who's coming in due course. It's going to be Matty Alou, the youngster, brother of Felipe, coming in a clutch situation. Matty Alou is coming to the batter's box. We're going to check to see who might be available. Who pitched on the 13th. For the Giants, amongst those players who pitched on the 14th. Here we go. Okay, they're all cleared. Pierce went all the way for the win. Giants in danger of losing their first game. They don't have a great bullpen. It'll be Bobby Bolin, right-hander, coming in next inning. Okay, Alou steps in, left-handed hitter. Clutch situation. First and third. Here's the pitch from Purkey. That is for 3, left-handed, grounds to first X. Coleman, 416. .416, 17-4 gets to it. 489, E16. And he takes it to the bag and the side is retired. Purkey gets out of it with endurance maintained. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and 2 left. We're heading to the 9th. Here's Bobby Bolin. Right-handed pitcher. Top of the order, Blasingame to lead it off. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, Giants down by 2 at this point, it'll be the top of the order, Keane, Hiller, and Mays. Here's Bolin. Pitch to Blasingame. 110, grounds to short for Pagan. He throws to first, 1 out. Now Eddie Casco. .58, right-handed, triple 1-4. It's a base hit, Casco. His second hit of the ball game. Casco is on first. 1 out. Here's Veda Pinson. Okay, Bolin now. The pitch to Pinson. That's 1-9, right-handed, grounds it to first. Orlando steps on the bag, throws to second. Inning-ending double play. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. Bob Purkey has gone all the way. He's allowed 2 runs. They were both in the first. Going for his second win of the season. But it's top of the order for the Giants. Harvey Keane is the batter. Keane 2 for 4. Here's the pitch from Purkey. 5-5, right-handed, hit well by Keane, into left. Back goes post, and he makes the catch right before the warning track, 1 out. Now Chuck Hiller is the batter. 6'3", left-handed, ballpark slash. Left-handed, that's going to be caught by Blasingame at second, 2-away. And Willie Mays, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Purkey gets the sign from Edwards. Into his windup, and the pitch to Mays. That's 110, grounds it to first. For Coleman, he takes it to the bag. The Reds win. 4-2 is the final. First loss for the Giants. They're 5-1 now with a 1-game lead. believe that's the case. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, it is. 1-run lead, 1-game lead. Let's do our quick recap here. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1, 2, 3. The final line is the Cincinnati Reds 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The San Francisco Giants 2 runs, 10 hits, out hitting the Reds and losing, and 1 error. The win goes to Purkey. He's 2-0 now. Marichal gets the loss. He's 0-1. That's your ball game. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to see about setting up game 2. I think I don't know what I'm going to do, folks. But looking at our schedule, I think it might be better for me just to leave well enough alone. We have the Pirates at the Cubs at 2:15 this afternoon. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I'll catch you all later. That's game 46. Giants lose. And the Reds win. Reds now 3-4. 2, 5. Cincinnati. Wow. Okay. Let's just see. 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. 2, 5, 4, 4. That's 4, 4. Milwaukee. 5, 8, 11, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 24, 25. 2, 4, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16, 25. 2046. We'll post this on our community board. Whoops. This is the final game of April 15. Now we'll enter the individual people. For Cincinnati, that's going to be Purkey. 2-0 now. 18 innings, 4 runs. He has a 2.00 ERA. And we entered runs batted in. Robinson with 2. Post with 1. And Purkey with 1. Blasting game 0 for 5. Casco 2 for 5. Pinson 1 for 4. Robinson 2 for 3. Coleman 1-3. Post 0-3. Cardenas 1-4. Edwards 0-4. That'll do it for the Reds. Now we go to the Giants. Marichal loses 0-1 now. 16 innings pitched with 10 earned runs. Duffalo came in, his first appearance of the season. 2/3. And Bolin 1 inning. He's pitched 4 scoreless in relief. Felipe had 2 runs batted in on the triple in the first. That's his first run batted in of the season. Mays had 8 runs batted in coming into this game. Okay, Keane went 2 for 5. Hiller, 2 for 3. Mays, 0 for 5 Mays. Cepeda, 0 for 3. Felipe, 3 for 4. Bailey, 0 for 2. Pagan, 0 for 4. Folks, you know what I'm doing? I'm trying to distract myself from reality right now. I have shit going on that is not fun. But no one's going to cut my balls off. That's the thing. And it's not horrible what's happening. It's just sort of inconvenient. Life's usual. Davenport, 1 for 4. And that will... We had Matty Alou pinch hit. He was retired. He's 1 for 2 on the season. That will take care of it. So we inputted that game. Now we're going to send it by email to myself as a backup. And we'll set up the afternoon game now. And that'll be the first game of April 16. If you care to enjoy watching me do it, I'm more glad to have the company. It'll be game 47 out of 1,600 plus. This is sort of the zen of Strat-O-Matic. We go to, it's only 4 games scheduled on this date, April 16. In our 62 replay, this is, we've already confirmed we played all the games. This will be the Pirates of the Cubs new series. First of a 2-game series. Wow. Okay. Pittsburgh at Chicago. We go to painstaking efforts, redundancy, going previous games, confirming next game, second game, and that is a 2-game series. So we follow, and it's all part of the zen of Strat-O-Matic. It'll be Bob Veal for the Pirates and Glenn Hobby, and I know they're carded. We'll write them in. Hobie, perhaps it is. Then we put in who relieved in the prior game so we know to be on the lookout to avoid 3 games in a row. They're allowed 2 in a row. Chicago came in 9th, second to last, behind the Houston Colt 45s. They were that bad. Pirates won 85 games. Looking on the score sheets here for each team's prior game to determine who relieved last game. For Pittsburgh, it was nobody. Friend went all the way in a loss to the Mets 5-2. And for Chicago, if they didn't play until the 13th, yeah, it looks like that may be the case. They had an off day. Wait a minute. 14. No, they did play. Chicago Cubs, they used Kuntz and Schultz. Kuntz and Schultz. Let's see who was used in real world. Francis for Pittsburgh. Francis, Olivo, and Face. Face got the save. Pirates won this game 6-5. That's weird. Yeah, 6-5. For the Cubs, pitching was Gerard, Anderson, and Balsamo. And we don't know if they're all carded. We'll check. I don't think I can retrieve the carded players, the non-carded players, while I'm broadcasting. But I'll do that after the fact, in the case I want availability to them. For now, what we now do is we pull our teams, Pittsburgh at Chicago, and set up the lineups. And we lay them out. When we're all done, we lay them out on the top of the sheet for easy access in the afternoon. I'm looking at Baseball Reference here. So I'm getting the lineup there. Where's Verdon? Oh, Christ. There's Veal, the pitcher. You know, I may have put Verdon. There's Verdon. So we have Verdon, Grote, Skinner, Stewart, following the exact lineups. Clemente, Burgess, Hoke, and Mazeroski, with Veal a 4WS. We'll even pull out the pitcher's hitting card, even though this is this afternoon. Now we'll set up the Cubs Elder White. I remember seeing him. Wow, Elder White. That's going to be new player here. Here's Hobby, the pitcher. There's Elder White. 53 at bats, 151 average. Brock pinch ran in this game. That's strange. Hubs. Williams. Banks. Santo. Here's a Jim McKnight, right fielder. I don't even know if he's carded. If not, we will pull him from the card. Here's Jim McKnight from the card viewer. 85 at bats. Altman. Mo Thacker. And Hobby. Hobie. And he is a one hitter. Now we'll set up our lineups. Let's plug in the records of each team and pitchers' records. Of course, early going, many of the pitchers are 0-0. The Pirates will come into this 3-1, second place, 1 game behind. They've lost 1 in a row. Cubs come into this 3-2. Not a bad start for them. Minus a game and a half in third place. And they've lost 1 in a row. Veal has no record. That's a good place to put it. And Hobie does have a record. He is 1-0, going for his second win. A couple pitchers have won 2 games already. Now we throw in the pitchers. This is just my way. It's not the way. It's a way of how to order things. Pitcher, 4WS. That way it's easy to see when he comes up. He's a 5 fielder, 0 error rating, +9 bad move to first. Hobie is a 1WR. He's a 3-0 +1. And when the catchers come in, we'll get the quotients. And now I'll be putting in the lineups with the fielding ratings. And then we will be ready to go. We will be ready. You know, folks, now I look at my problems. Right this moment, I've had a tinge of optimism about my issues. Nothing is insurmountable. Nothing is horrible. And therefore, nothing to be anxious, fearful, or depressed about. Concerned is one thing. Anxious and depressed, unnecessary. We're going to take a little more coffee here. I'd like to keep busy to help distract me from those things that I cannot control that are problematic. Oh, I got a nice cup of coffee left over from this morning's ball game. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, Lord. Let's put the Pirates in. Verdon, center field. He is a 1. This is a very good team. They won 85, I think I said. You know, it's good to have an idea of what kind of team this was. Oh, I'm sorry. They were 93 and 68, finished in 4th behind Cincinnati, who won 98. This is you can call this an excellent team. They have a shot. Dick Grote, the shortstop. Bob Skinner in left. Wouldn't it be something if I just go ahead and play this game, huh? Yeah, we'll see. I don't think so. Maybe, you know, and I'll pause it. I have something I have to do at about 9 a.m., and that's in about an hour. Dick Stewart at first, he's a 5. Roberto Clemente in the 5th spot, which is interesting back then. And he's a monster in right field. 1 minus, not 5, -6 E9. Smokey Burgess, who hit a home run on the 15th against the Mets. They lost, though, the Pirates. Don Hoke at 3rd. Bill Mazeroski. There's a certain zen when it comes to Strat-O-Matic. He's a 1. Veal +9 with Burgess +5 max. Now we'll put the Cubs in. Elder White. Wow, look at that card. Against Veal, the left-hander. Wow. A lot of walks in the 2 column. Again, he only had 53 at-bats. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, God. Elder White will be the leadoff batter. Shortstop. Andre Rogers usually plays short, so for some reason he's not playing. Ken Hubbs, real exciting ball player, rookie of the year in real world, died after 63 in a plane accident. He was the pilot. Billy Williams in left field. He's a 4. He was never a great fielder. He was, you know, he was even a 3 in his prime at times. I don't know, maybe he was a 2 sometimes in the later. Ernie Banks at first, the cleanup hitter. And Banks has still got really nice power, 37 home runs, 269, 104 runs batted in. He can still run 1 to 13. Ron Santo plays 3rd. And he's a 3, which is a little unusual for me to see. I'm used to him being a 1. Jim McKnight, no idea who he is. We'll look him up when we play. And McKnight will be in right field. 4+2. George Altman. .318 average, 22 home runs. He knocked down to the 7th spot on the lineup. He's the center fielder. He's a 4 out there. And Mo Thacker, the catcher. And Hobie +1/+2 hold. So that does it. I'm going to take about 5 minutes and just think about whether I want to even start this game. I could start it. I mean, I have 8 a.m. I've got to make a call at 9 for sure, but I may just end up playing a few innings of this ball game, if you will. Oh, God. There. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look how that looks. There. Not bad. I think I will play a few innings. So I'm going to change the title right in front of you right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start this on the new broadcast. I have this on a separate broadcast, and it's on a different date, so it wouldn't make sense to start it here. So I'm going to open it up in about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. I'll see you then. Look on my landing.